All right, so we've been learning about what a habitat is, right? A habitat is a natural place where an animal lives. Today's habitat that we're going to learn about is called the rainforest. So this is what a rainforest would look like. Kind of like a jungle, a big jungle. It has lots of plants and animals that live in it, lots of trees. The trees go really, really, really tall. And at the top, it's called the canopy because the leaves go down and kind of cover it up like a canopy. And then down below on the ground is called the forest floor. And in the rainforest, think of the word rainforest. Do you think it rains a lot? It does rain a lot. It rains a lot, so it's really wet. It is very warm, so it's not cold there. So polar bears and penguins couldn't live there, so it's warm, and it's very, very big. There's one rainforest in particular called the Amazon rainforest. It's really, really, really big. And in that rainforest, there's also a river that flows through it called the Amazon rainforest. So not only in the rainforest are there trees, but there's also bodies of water like the Amazon river. So here on my map is our globe, or the map of the world. And we've talked about Antarctica already, the Arctic, and it represents the white because it's snow and icy there, remember? And that's where the polar bears and the penguins live. And today we're going to talk about the rainforest, which in particular the Amazon rainforest, and that's located here in South America. So here's South America, where we're going to be focusing on the rainforest today. And up here is called North America. And in North America is where we live. Here's Florida, where we live. And right down here in the country below it is called South America, where the rainforest is. And some animals, real quick, that go in the rainforest are like a tiger that lives in the rainforest or the jungle. A panda. Now, pandas normally live in the jungle or the rainforest here in Asia, but we're just going to place him here today. And then lots of tropical birds like a toucan live in the rainforest. And because the rainforest is so big, lots and lots of animals live in the rainforest. So that's what we're going to talk about and read in our story, are some of the animals that live in the rainforest. So remember, the rainforest is very warm, lots of trees, and it's very wet because it rains a lot there. So my story is called The Rainforest Romp. And we see the tropical bird on the cover. Rainforest Romp. In South American forests, the trees grow thick and tall. So many creatures live there, it's hard to count them all. So remember, lots and lots of trees. It's like a big forest. So the trees grow thick and really tall. So you can't even see the top of the trees. The tapir is a mammal. It's hoofed and rather stout. It sniffs for tasty plant life with its clever, stretchy snout. So here's the tapir. Almost kind of looks like an anteater. The giant armadillo has skin like armored scales. Whatever wants to munch it just hurts its teeth and fails. Now we have armadillos here, even in Florida, but they come out at night and they're probably not as big as the ones in the rainforest. Oh, here's my first one that I actually have one of. What's that? A jaguar is a great big cat that climbs and stalks and swims. It prowls around the jungle. It prowls around for jungle prey and stealthy, silent limbs. So we have our jaguar, and look at him in the story. His tongue is sticking out. It looks like he's hungry. So our jaguar. Ooh. The snake's an anaconda. Be careful of it, please. Don't let it try to cuddle you. It just might try to squeeze. So anacondas are big snakes. And they wrap itself around things and they squeeze it really tight. So we wouldn't want to cuddle one. Beware the poisonous tree frog. Although it's cute to see, its color is a warning sign that tells us, let me be. So lots of different tree frogs live in the rainforest, and some are poisonous, and we know that they're poisonous because of its color. Like when you see red, it's saying, warning, don't touch me because it's poisonous. These big-billed birds are toucans. They like to live in twos. For eating fruit and insects, those bills are good to use. So now this isn't a toucan, but it's a parrot because lots of tropical birds live in the rainforest, like toucans and a parrot. And then we also have these kind of tropical birds that also are another kind that live in the rainforest. So toucans and parrots and lots of tropical birds. Oh, what's this guy? You kind of talked to him about him a little bit before. He likes to hang from trees. He's not a monkey. They go very slow. So a sloth moves very slowly. How shy it might seem to be. It likes to live alone and hardly ever leaves his tree. So a sloth lives in the rainforest, and they like to hang up like this or upside down, right? So sloths live in the rainforest. I've seen a sloth before when I've been to Costa Rica. There's sloths that live in Costa Rica. Here are howler monkeys. They hang around up high. From far across the forest, you'll hear them as they cry. So lots of different kinds of monkeys live in the rainforest. So we have this monkey. Also, gorillas live in the rainforest or the jungle. And then I think this is a real picture of a howler monkey. So lots of different types of monkeys live in the rainforest or the jungle. Put those guys back. There they go. Our rainforest romp is over. Didn't we see a lot? Toucans, frogs, and prowling cats. But what else did you spot? So there were lots of different animals in the trees if you saw a different kind of animal. All right, so the end. Now, two of my animals up here that weren't in the story, but they're not necessarily, they might be in the rainforest, but they also live in the jungle too. And we have a tiger, and here's a real picture of a tiger with its baby cubs, right? Look how cute they are, the little baby tigers. Those are cute. And then we also have pandas. Remember I said a panda lives in the jungle and not necessarily in the Amazon, but they live in the jungle over in Asia. Remember, they eat bamboo, which are tall types of trees. All right, so I'm going to hold up some animals, and we're gonna put it on my beautifully artwork of a rainforest. Not a very great artist, but that's my rainforest, okay? There's the Amazon River going up it. Such beautiful artwork. All right, so it says, who lives in the rainforest? And look, remember, lots of trees that grow really tall, lots of grass, and it's very wet and warm. So my first group of animals are, we have the tapir, which was in our story, a gorilla, and then a panda. So we're gonna put them on our rainforest. And then remember, we said lots of different monkeys live in the rainforest, like the howler monkey. And they're very loud. That's why they said you could hear them from across the forest because they're so loud. And then remember we said lots of different tropical birds live in the rainforest, like the toucan. Remember, they like to live in twos. And then this is called a scarlet macaque, kind of looks like the parrot that I had. So lots of tropical birds live in the rainforest. Lots of reptiles live in the rainforest, like this frilled lizard. He lives in the rainforest. Ooh, the big snake that likes to squeeze is called an anaconda. We wouldn't want to ever want to come across an anaconda. So an anaconda. Wouldn't want to cuddle that. Then, because we have the Amazon River that flows through it, we have a fish called a piranha. They have big, large teeth. We wouldn't want to come across that. And then remember we said there's lots of different frogs, tree frogs, that live in the rainforest. Now this one doesn't look poisonous because it doesn't have any red warning signs. But remember, some are poisonous, and we can tell they're poisonous because of the color on them. And then we have our slow sloth that also lives up in the trees in the rainforest. And then we have the tiger, right? We have a tiger that lives in the rainforest or jungle. And lots of insects live in the rainforest, like butterflies, like this blue morpho butterfly lives in the rainforest. And then last but not least, our leopard. He lives in the rainforest. So remember, lots and lots of different plants and animals live in the rainforest because it is so, so big. So look at all those animals that live in our rainforest, right? So remember, the rainforest is very, very, very big. It's like a big, big, big jungle with lots and lots of tall, lush trees. It rains a lot, and it's very warm. And think of all the different kinds of animals that live in the rainforest. And since we read our story, our rainforest romp, I would love to go on a rainforest romp and visit the Amazon rainforest and see all the different types of animals that live there. Would you want to go on a rainforest romp? I bet you would. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.